Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to another Lipstick Roulette update. It feels like it was just yesterday when I did my last one. That was a little bit of a train wreck, but it was an experiment and one that I shall not repeat. So this update is also going to be slightly different, more like the one I did a month ago and not 2 weeks ago. I have some lipsticks that I swatched and that I'm going to talk about. Then I have some things that I'm decluttering, but there are some things that are left over that I did not get to that I am going to keep for now and roll over to the next round. Just because I really need to take a small break and then I need to move forward and start looking at some of the stuff I used at the beginning so I can declutter some more stuff, and I don't want to keep going through all this. And some of these things that I am not swatching, I feel like I've used a lot in videos. Like, it's just a weird thing that I use them in videos and not like in my everyday life. Anyway, I'll be explaining more later, but let's just get to the lip swatches. So the first lipstick I have is from Essence. This is a long-lasting nude lipstick and it is in 01 Wearing Only a Smile. So this is a very, very light lipstick. I like this because it's a little bit on the cooler side as opposed to some that lean towards a very warm, peachy, orangey zone. This is very, very cool and very light. I like these concealer nude lipsticks and I have a few of them, but they're all somewhat different. And what makes this one different is that it has more of a glossy finish. It's not matte, and I like that I have a lighter option that's not matte but still gets rid of my natural lip color. So it looks really good with a very, very dark eye. The thing I really like about it is that it works with a lot of different colored dark eyes. So I can pair it with straight up like black smoky eye, but it also looks good with like a blue or a green or a burgundy. And so it gives me a little bit of versatility. It's not like an everyday lipstick for me because I would not wear it with a neutral look because it would just be too boring for me. It's definitely something that pairs very, very well with dramatic eye looks, and that's why I like it. The next two lipsticks I have are from NYX. This is actually a very NYX heavy update. I will kind of warn you if that's a warning. So the first thing I have is the matte lipstick in the shade Hippie Chic. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. It's a little bit chalky for a matte lipstick. I like this sort of shade, this very light, peachy, sort of mauve-ish kind of lipstick. I love very pale peach lipsticks. They just give me that sort of throwback vibe. It makes me want to have like really bold, feathery brows and, you know, very simple eye makeup, sort of similar to what I wear in this video for my swatches. I like it. I like the name. I am partial to names. I will say if a product has a name that I hate, it will sway me sometimes on whether or not I like it as much. Hippie Chic, it's right up my alley. So it's definitely a really fun summer color as well. The next NYX lipstick I have is, I believe, an older one. I don't know if they necessarily make this particular one anymore. They've done a lot of revamping and a lot of repackaging. This is one of the lip smacking fun colors. It's in the shade Thalia, and it's sort of this just very safe mauve-y color. It's a very good everyday lipstick for me. And the color I find is very flattering. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's a really good all-around basic color. Now normally I do my makeup a little bit differently when I do my update portion. The reason I left it like this is because I actually want to do like a really live lip application when I get to the leftover stuff. I just wanted to say that in case people are like, your makeup is kind of boring. But this is just like my standard lipstick roulette thing. And when I did like a live swatch, I wanted to make sure that my makeup reflected that. Anyway, the next two lipsticks I have are from Pat McGrath. This is Flesh 1 and Flesh 2. So this came from a kit that was the two lipsticks, a glitter, a gold pigment, and a clear lip gloss. And it's sort of crazy how much it cost. It was really like a big phenomenon on the internet when it was announced that Pat McGrath was coming out with her own makeup line, because she's a really well-established makeup artist. She's like the best of the best. For those of you who don't know Pat McGrath, I will have some examples of the look she's done up here just to give you guys an idea. She does really, really amazing work. It's phenomenal and so inspiring to me. And so of course I wanted and like needed to get her makeup line, or I thought I did. I don't really like the lipsticks. I'll be honest, like they're okay, but to be so expensive to just be okay, yeah. I really do like the gloss that came with the kit. It really makes your lips sort of look like glass, and the pigment and the glitter are a lot of fun as well. I wish I could have bought that on its own instead of having to buy the lipsticks, because I like the sort of artistry experimental aspect of it, but I don't need anything just sort of basic. So Flesh 1 is a very basic nude lipstick. It's a little bit on the orangey side, which is why I don't love it that much, because orange toned nude lipsticks just look wrong on me. So this is not something that I would wear on its own very often, but I'm not getting rid of it because I just can't part with it right now. I know that's awful. I just spent so much money on it, and it's sort of a reminder to me not to buy things just because of like the brand or the concept or idea behind something. Now, Flesh 2 is more of a darker browner nude, neutral color. This is something that I would be more comfortable wearing, and I do like this one a lot. So I will be wearing this one, probably not the other one. The other one I will keep as a reminder, but Flesh 2 I will keep and I will wear. It's just that the formula is okay. Like, it reminds me a lot of the matte lippy sticks from ColourPop. You know, they're really no different than that, and for the price point they should be so much better. Like, why would I buy something that's okay for such a large amount of money? Anyway, moving on. The next lipstick I have is a little guy from Givenchy. This is something that I got as a sample. I think it might have even been a 100-point perk from Sephora. It's a vinyl lipstick. It's in the shade 6T01. It's a black, but it's not a black. And really, this is a transformative lipstick. On its own, it's really not gonna do a whole lot. It looks pretty shiny, and it's not sticky at all. It's not like a lip gloss. If anything, it's like a lip balm, but it's very, very light. It gives your lips this really cool reflective sheen, but it doesn't really show up as much of anything on its own. When you layer it on top of other lipsticks, that's where it gets cool. It's a layering product. So I didn't use it a whole lot. I did play around with it a little bit to see what sort of things I could come up with, and I did swatch it a few times to show you kind of the difference. You can't really see it that much with the darker lipstick because that lipstick already had a little bit of a sheen, but I actually mixed it with one of the McGrath lipsticks, Flesh 1, and you can see the difference when it's on top of that matte light lipstick. It makes it a little bit darker. It does make it a little bit shinier. So it's something that I like because I don't have anything like this, something that's so transformative and that gives you that really glossy, sort of reflective kind of look, very vinyl, very appropriate, without feeling heavy. I don't like glossy or shiny products that feel heavy or sticky on the lips, and that one is not. The next 3 I have are all from Mercier. I have 2 deluxe size and 1 full size. So the first one I have is called Milky Way, and this is one that came in one of the lipstick sets from Sephora, the Give Me More Lip, I believe. And what's funny is that I remember swatching this one and trying this one on and thinking, like, who would actually wear this? Because it made me look dead. And now I just kind of want to go back in time to Elle from a couple of years ago and be like, it's you. You're the one who's going to wear this. You're the one who's going to fall in love with colors like this that are very, very cool toned. Funny. I was thinking about how funny it would be to do a reaction video, watching my most popular video, which is a lip swatch video from the Give Me More lip set from, I think, 2013. People like roasted me hard for that, but it was during a time when I only wore nude and pink lipsticks. And I think it would be really funny to watch that now with my current perspective. Just anyway, the other Laura Mercier lipstick is Red Amour, and these are both creme smooth lip colors, by the way. So they are very creamy lipsticks. They're not matte. That's one of the good things about them, though, is that they are easy to apply, they're easy to remove. They don't really transfer that much, but they're not transfer proof. Red Amour is one that I like because it has a little bit of orange in it. There's something about reddy orange lipsticks that I feel like flatter me a little bit more. I don't really know why that is, but I like that particular sort of red shade, and it was my Canada Day lipstick, so very appropriate. And the last Laura Mercier lipstick is called An Affair, and this is actually a velour lover's lip color, although I find the formula to really be the same as the other one. This is sort of my go-to fall color, the very, very dark burgundy shade. It just is very classic, screams fall to me. I just wanted to play around with the Laura Mercier lipsticks that I had, and I really like that one as well. I like that it's not matte, because I tend to go for the matte lipsticks in darker colors, but I like that it has a little bit more movement with it. The next lipstick I have is a liquid lipstick, and this is from MAC. This is one of the retro matte liquid lip colors, and this is in the shade Flesh Stone, and this is another one of those grayish colors. It's a very, very cool toned lipstick. I love it. Of course I do. I really love the formula of this. I only have one of these, but it reminds me a little bit of the Lime Crime Velveteens, a little bit like the Ultra Mattes from ColourPop. It's sort of like a mix between a couple of the formulas that I really like. So I definitely want to try more of those in the future, distant future, and not anytime soon. I know. I just love lipstick, and I like to have formulas and colors that I really like. Next, I have 4 lip lingeries from NYX. I have even more of these. So I feel like I've used a lot of these, and I have a lot of these because this is probably my favorite lipstick, liquid lipstick that is accessible from the drugstore. So I love ColourPop, but ColourPop is drugstore prices, and it's not what I'd call drugstore because you can't buy it in the store, unlike NYX, even though sometimes it's hard to find. I have a lot of these. I know I've already talked about these a lot. What I like about the formula of the lip lingeries is that they go on really easily. They don't dry down though, that's a downside. They are matte, but they dry down only about, say, 90%. So you do get a little bit of tackiness and a little bit of transferring because it does not dry down completely. The first one I have is Satin Ribbon. These are all various shades of nude. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I really enjoy using them a lot. The second one I have is Corset. This is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, period. It's a cool toned color, but it's not like dramatically cool toned like Flesh Stone. It's just a very good, conservatively cool lipstick that's just like the perfect nude shade for fair, cool toned people. I also have Push Up, which is a little bit browner. It's a very good shade as well. When I wore this one and had it in my bag, I definitely found myself reapplying it, but it did look a little bit off sometimes depending on where it wore away from first. And the last one I have is Embellishment, and this one is a cool, like purpley gray color. It's a lot darker, and I would wear it as more of a dramatic style lipstick than like a lip lingerie, something that's supposed to be a little bit more natural or neutral. This is not a natural or neutral color for me, but I love it anyway. I honestly, if I could have every single one of these lip lingeries, I would, and I think I'm getting pretty close. I really enjoy that formula a lot. And the last lipstick I have is also from NYX. This is the Cosmic Metals Lip Cream in Speed of Light. It's a rose gold sort of shade. It's very, very thick. I find that the formula of this particular lipstick is very, very thick, very, very heavy. It's not something that I really want to wear all the time because it's very noticeable on your lips, but it looks really cool. That's the thing about it, is that it's really heavy. It's a very thick lip cream, but it just looks awesome. So I actually have a ton of things that I am decluttering. So I'm gonna get to that first, I think, because I have, I think 15 things to declutter. Let me just do a quick count. So, okay, there are 16 things that I am going to be decluttering. I'm going to swatch them really quickly, go through them very, very, very quickly because I just don't want to spend too much time on this stuff. So the first thing I have are 2 Smashbox lipsticks. These are the Be Legendary lipsticks. I have Nylon Nude and Magenta Matte. Nylon Nude is one of those orangey sort of nude shades. I've since found so many nude lipsticks that I like so much better. And Magenta Matte like, it looks so good as a swatch, but when I wear it, it's just so lackluster. It just does not look like anything special at all. I did wear it and I did not like it, and that's why I am decluttering it. It was like a comfortable, good enough matte. I just did not like the color. I have two Marc Jacobs mini lipsticks. I have Miss Scarlet and Je T'aime. So it's sort of like a dark reddish brown, which I'm actually sort of thinking I might try. I might push it along to the next round, because having swatched it now, I don't know, I'm just having second thoughts. I don't really like red lipsticks, but this may be one of those fall shades. I don't know. I'm indecisive, but this one can definitely go. It's sort of pinkish red. Not my thing at all. I don't know, I was not motivated to keep it, and whatever I can get rid of, I am going to get rid of. So I have 3 of these lipsticks from Sephora. So these are the Rouge Infusion lip inks. I have Tangerine ink, which is a full size. I have Red Essence, and I have Peony. So that's them in order there. I really don't want to get rid of these, but I feel like they are such like a natural sort of product that I don't feel like they're that good anymore. I've had them for like a year and a half. They smell so good though. They smell like raspberries, but when I tried putting it on, they were so patchy. They smell so good. They just, oh, I wish every lipstick smelled like this. It smells like raspberries and it's so fresh, and I love the smell. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to part with these because I just feel like they're not good anymore. Okay, so I have some more things here that I have swatched. The first one here is from Benefit, and this is Lip Service. I bought this because I thought the packaging was so cute. It looks sort of Grecian, like a pillar there. It's got the cool clear top. I mean, it's kind of tacky. It's not something that I'd really be able to take anywhere. Like, it's not really practical. I just thought it was really cute. But I wore it and it's so disappointing. Like, it's a peach lipstick that's really sort of glossy, and it's just, I'm not interested in it. I just don't want to keep it. That's really what it comes down to with some of these things. Is that I really just thought, you know what? I don't want to have this lipstick anymore. Like this YSL lipstick, this is a nude lipstick. I'm not sure of the name of it. I can't really see it very clearly on the bottom, but it's just a nude. I wore this and it smells so strongly of perfume that I had to stop wearing it. I just hated the smell. So the color is actually really nice. It's a really nice nude lipstick. It's a little bit warm, but it's not orangey. But I just could not wear it because of the scent. Then there's the Makeup Forever N9 lipstick. Kind of a good neutral, but I feel like I have a lot that are this color, so I'm getting rid of this one. I just don't care for the Makeup Forever lipstick formula. I just find that it moves all over the place. And then I have this Dior Jelly lip pen. It's a really cool brown sort of shade, but I'm just not, it's sort of sparkly, and I feel like it's like one of the Wet n Wild ones I have that I like better, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And this little Bobbi Brown Art Stick liquid lip in English Rose. This is really, really difficult to use. It's very, very thick. It's such a thick lipstick, and because of this stupid packaging, I found it really, really difficult to apply on my lips. So that is going. All right, so I just have 4 more here. Like I said, I'm just sort of speeding through this really quickly. I didn't want to try and do a separate video again, so I'm just gonna include them very, very quickly, just to show you what I decluttered. I don't take like the swatches too personally or anything, because I'm doing this very quick anyway. All right, so I have 4 more remaining. This one from Milani. This is Raspberry Rush. Again, I hate the scent of these things. I don't like the watermelon scent. I don't like watermelon in general. This one, it looks sort of pretty, sort of shimmery, like in the tube. It looks a lot more unique than when you swatch it and when you put it on your lips. It really just ends up looking like your sort of basic magenta, like hot pink lipstick. I have enough of those so that I don't need another. Then I have a Rose Bouquet from NYX, which I thought was going to be this color, like a very light, sort of frosty, sparkly color. And it's very, very pink and very, very glittery. It is such a glitter bomb. Like, it's ridiculous. I feel sort of like a child when I have that on my lips, because it's just like outrageously sparkly. I love me some glitter, but this is just like tacky over the top glitter. This Swatches Velour Liquid Lipstick in Sweet Kiss, I really wanted to like that one. So that's it right there, second from the bottom. I really wanted to like this one because it really does feel very velvety, very soft, but I don't think it's very good anymore. I think it has expired because it applies a little patchily and it smells a little off. So I feel like it's expired. I feel like I have other colors like this too. It was just a formula that I really did want to like because I liked the way that it looked and how soft. And the last thing is NARS's Cruella. I know some people are going to be like, what? Really? Why? It's just more of an aspirational lipstick for me than an actual lipstick that I would want to wear. It just does not look that great on me, in my opinion. Some people look really, really good with this lipstick on, but I find like it's not my red. I have a really hard time with red lipstick, as you guys all know, and this is just not for me. All right, so that leaves me with this little tiny basket of lipsticks. These are the only things that I have not really tried out yet, but some of them I have. Like I still have a couple of ColourPop lipsticks and a couple of MAC lipsticks that I've worn a lot in videos, and I just have not worked them into my Lipstick Roulette, but I already know I'm keeping them. Like I love ColourPop Ultra Matte lipsticks. Just because I didn't wear it day to day and I wore it in videos instead doesn't mean I'm not keeping it, but I need to move on. I need to move forward. So these ones are automatically getting a pass into the next round, but I'm taking July as a hiatus. So what July is going to be is a month where I get to use whatever I want. No rules. I'm just going to do what I want every day. And then in 2 weeks time, when I would normally do like my Lipstick Roulette update, I will check in with you guys and I will do some lip swatches again, and I will show you what I used over the last 2 weeks. Probably gonna be a lot of nude lipsticks, but we'll see. I felt like this would be a really good experiment to help me see what I needed to do moving forward, because I want to go back and look at the pile that I have remaining and look for dupes. I feel like a lot of stuff got pushed forward into the next round after trying at the very beginning because I was like, well, this is good for what it is without having anything else to compare it to. So I'm gonna go back and compare things again and make some more cuts, and I will find a way to bring you guys into the process. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. These Lipstick Roulette videos take a lot of time, which I don't always have, so I do the very best I can within the limitations. I wish I could do more. I wish I could spend more time on them and I could have done something a little bit more polished and shown you everything. I just don't have the time or the capability. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick one of these randomly and do like a live lip swatch for you guys. I know it's at the very end, but I'm gonna keep this whole thing without any lipstick on. Before I bid you adieu, I have Notion from ColourPop. This is gonna be crazy. Okay, so, and there we have Notion from ColourPop. This is a ultra matte lipstick. Absolutely love it. I love the ultra mattes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in 2 weeks time to report back on the lipsticks I got to choose by myself. I am so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this freedom. I will be back in 1 week for hashtag 365 days of samples and hopefully a whole lot more videos in between then. If you guys do really desperately want to see lip swatches of what is remaining here, let me know. I will try and work it in somewhere. I will try and fit it in. I do have a week off of work coming up very soon, and I plan on spending as much time as possible filming, and I'm so excited to be able to just film all day. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you once again, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.